A simple trip on an airplane gives us a vision of the world that our imagination could not have otherwise. Once we return to our modest existence as pedestrians, we will remember the splendor of the sun, as well as a perception of unlimited space in which for a moment we felt ourselves to be free. Henry Matisse. Looking. Karita Kent. We don't really know what exists in the universe, so we have to be alert to see what we've not seen before. Look at something around you and say about whatever catches your eye, "I don't understand that object now." We don't understand the fullness of everything, of anything. Things constantly change, and we may have seen an object only 5 minutes ago and thought we knew it. But now it is very different. To be able to adjust to those subtle differences means looking anew with what new materials we have gathered up inside ourselves, as well as noting what changes have taken place within the object. We need to be aware of what we don't yet know. Matisse said that to look at something as though you had never seen it requires great courage. Our eyes, of course, are one of our finest tools, needing constant care. There are many ways of caring, of sharpening our tool, keeping it clean, oiling its parts, using it properly, respecting its value. We might also consider the negative results that come from not caring for a tool. It would rust and fall apart, become useless. We would lose it. We would become blind. If you have a child of 2 or 3, or you can borrow one, let her give you the beginning lesson in looking. It takes just a few minutes. It will be full of pauses, circling, touching, and picking up in order to smell, shake, taste, rub, and scrape. To the child, the journey of this particular day, with its special light and sound, has never been made before. So the child treats the situation with the open curiosity and attention that it deserves. The child is quite right. It takes practice for us to recover this ability to see, or before that, the gift of wanting to see. For so many years, we have been learning to judge and dismiss. I know what that thing is. I've seen it 100 times. And we've lost the complex realities, laws, and details that surround us. Try looking the way a child looks, as if always for the first time, and you will, I promise, feel wider awake. Try it. Do it. When the first ever game jams happened here in the Bay Area almost 20 years ago, they were motivated by a sincere interest in looking at games through a different lens. Not just game engines or game play, but experimentation, expression, and even the distribution of games on the internet, which was a novel concept at the time. From just over a dozen of us in a small room in Oakland, hacking away to see what would happen over a weekend, to thousands collaborating all over the globe in a single coordinated event. It's almost impossible to imagine. And yet, here we are. Karita had something to say about this, too. How can we become bright, hardworking, imaginative people? by learning how to use our connecting ability to make new relationships and by getting used to working very hard in ways that will develop our imaginations. The very word imagination implies that you are into territory no one else has ever been before. A rigid discipline that demands one right way is confining and limiting. We need one that is liberating and boundless, that allows us to make new connections in completely new situations. I believe that Karita is correct. Life is short and time passes right before your eyes. Choose to be present, honest, and open to this experience. Engage your eyes and imagination and step into the new. Jam well, everybody. Peace.
Warning. This video contains explicit language. Anyway, you're always welcome.
I'm Thorsten. I'm your instructor for today. How are you doing today? When I've started organizing game events, the main motivation was working with playful people, building communities, connecting disciplines and people who are sharing the same passion of gameplay, world building, and interactive storytelling. If you have something to say it out loud and put it into your work. All your love, your feelings, experiences, all your anger, your doubts. Ask questions and be honest about what surrounds you, politically, socially, culturally. Destroy your pink bubble and have an opinion. I like to play such games. And Amaze likes to see something like that. As making game is a creative process, you need to have a clear mind. And everybody knows, in a fit body rests a clear mind. Your brain and your body has to get connected. We are people and we like to move, so let's move. I like to invite you to a little aerobic exercise to get you ready for the jam. Don't forget, we are a huge family, we are worldwide movement, and you are now and here a big part. So let's celebrate it the next 40 hours and further! Okay, get ready. Some of you have not enough space to move around, so do it with your hands and watch and listen. Relax. Get vertical. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Are you ready now? Back. Okay, let's go. Now I have 6 exercises prepared for you. Please follow me. Try to remember them. And in the hard time, they will bring you magic and back on track. So, find your position and listen to the beat and exercise 1. Be open to the new, to the unexpected. Discover the new and be ready to fail. It won't hurt, trust me. No one will blame you. Here we are all friends. Look around. It will build you. Yeah! And the first exercise is called Get Out of Your Comfort Zone. So get ready and stretch the left arm out. Stretch it out, yes. And get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, and all together, get out of your comfort zone. Exercise 2. Do whatever underground. Fuck the mainstream. Stay underground. Exercise 3. Have fun. Don't get stuck. Have a light head and fly. Reach the sun and satisfy yourself with what you do. Weird and amazing. Don't blow your mind, blow the others. Don't blow your mind, blow the other's mind. Don't blow your mind, blow the other's mind. Reach the sun and satisfy yourself with what you do. Exercise 4. Respect and speak out. Stay same level. Don't swallow your opinions. Talk it out and share your ideas and listen to the others. It's teamwork and every single person in the team should feel amazing. So, get ready. No master, no slave. No master, no slave. Yeah! No master, no slave. Wow! Exercise 5. Think big. Think bigger than ever. It's not the end of the world having no complete game after the jam. What are you taking out of a 48 hours game jam when you're only focusing on the game? I can tell you, you will miss a lot. Be social, make friends, and play and share. This is the only start of your game. So, don't finish your game. Don't finish your game. Don't finish your game. Exercise 6. I know you are hot to run the next 48 hours. Don't forget the moves. They will help you to get through this marathon. Now let's praise together and wish everyone an amazing time. Yeah! Praise the Global Game Jam team. Praise the local organizers and the hosts. Praise all the participants in the room. Cheer them. Yeah! Yeah! Praise all jammers in the world. We are amazing. We are amazing. We are amazing. We are amazing. Say it out loud. Together, we are amazing. Enjoy the 10th Global Game Jam. Amaze loves you, and me too.